Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy J. So today I'm going to be doing a reaction to Kristyn and Alexis video, and we're just going to have a little bit of girl talk and talk about it because it's kind of spicy. So your girl had to, of course, get her something to drink. Usually we do wine, but tonight, since the conversation is kind of kinky, we're going to be doing a little bit of kinky tonight. So let me pour myself something to drink, and then we're going to be right back and we're going to get into this conversation. Alright, welcome back guys. So if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and drop your girl a comment down below and let me know that you're new here so I can know that I have made a new friend. So girl, I'm going to show you guys the video. We're going to look at it together and then we're going to talk about it because like I said, it's sort of kind of kinky, but not really kinky. Y'all, I'm just playing. It's not really kinky. But let me just get a couple sips and we're going to talk about it. Hold on. Alright. So, let me play the clip. Let me slide over because I'm going to put the clip right here. And then we're going to get into the conversation. So, this is Kristyn and Alexis. I watched her video the other day and she was talking about this challenge her and her husband tried a couple years ago. And they wasn't able to complete the challenge, but I'll show you right now so you can see what she's talking about. It. Let's take a look.
But okay, I have a question for you guys. We did this challenge, like, it's been probably, gosh, it's been a couple years because COVID's been 2 years. But Brian and I, we had this challenge that I saw, I think on Nicole, I think it's XOXO Nicole now. But I'm pretty sure I saw it on XOXO Nicole. And it's basically a 30-day challenge where every day you and your spouse do something different from an intimacy perspective. So it's basically like 30 days of sex. And last time, we ain't make it. So I'm tempted to try the challenge again because there's so many like really cool intimate things that you can do. It's not just like, you know, it's not just what you think, but it's a lot of different things from a intimacy perspective. And I just thought it was like a pretty good challenge. I definitely think it obviously takes time. Like you have to stop and make a point. And you have those days where you're just like, I'm not in the mood or whatever.
So you guys saw in the clip that her and her husband tried this 30-day challenge of 30 days straight sex. Well, she said it wasn't able to complete it. And I get that because if you're working, your parents, you're tired, it's kind of hard to get it in 30 days. Comment down below if you think that you'll be able to do this challenge with your significant other. But she also stated that you didn't really have to do sex every day, but you had to do something intimate with your partner every day. So, you know, let's talk about it. I went on Google and I looked up, you know, because I was thinking about it myself, like what are all the different ways you can be intimate, you know, with someone. So I'm going to go to Google and pull up the different things that Google says is doing intimate things with your partner, but it is still considered sexual. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing to say you can do to be intimate with your partner without actually having full intercourse is just touch each other. It says when you're in a long-term relationship, we stop touching each other. And I have been married for 12 years, and this is very true. You really do just stop. Because I don't know if it's just day-to-day. It's like you're robotic, you know? You just go to work, come home, you know. Yeah, you may have sex, but you're not really touching one another. So I definitely could feel like this is something that you can do and it'd be different, bringing it back into especially a long-term relationship. So it says it could be kissing, hugs, stroking his cheek. That's weird. Even running your fingers through his hair. My husband is bald, so I guess you could just something like that. It says find opportunities to have intensive touching, giving each other massages. Me and my husband love to do that. I prefer to be on the receiving end, so I kind of got to change that up a little bit. It says you'll find out that your entire body will have erotic pleasures just from touching one another. And I agree, because when life gets too busy, you don't even think about it. You just really don't touch each other a lot like that. The next one, hold hands. It says, have you ever seen older couples walking and holding hands all the time? And I always say that's so cute, you know, that they're still holding hands. So it says, did that make you smile is what the question is. And it does. It literally melts my heart to see, you know, older couples still holding hands, you know. It says that you might think holding hands is something for early dating, but they said it's something you should still do to bring closeness and intimacy within your relationship. I agree, because when you've been in a relationship for a long time, this is another thing that you kind of stop doing. I don't know, but from my personal experience, it's something that you stop doing. Alright, so this one's a little weird. Pretend you're a new couple. So let's kind of get into what they're talking about. It says, remember when you were just beginning to date and in love for the first time? The two of you may not have been able to keep your hands off one another. It said recreate this feeling. This is a hard one, because how do you recreate that feeling of being in a new relationship? Because, you know, you have the butterflies, you don't know this person. I don't know how you recreate that. But it says to sit on the couch, make out, explore each other's bodies through your clothes. That's definitely high school. If you can agree, put that down in the comments. That's definitely high school. Oh, pull away when things get too tense and then start over again. Who can freaking relate to that? Oh my goodness, that was the biggest foreplay back in the day, honey. Was getting it nice and hot, and you know, and then you just, I'm not ready yet. We have to start right here. But then you get back into it again, because you really don't want the feelings to stop, but you know you don't want to go all the way, but you still want that to continue. So I get that. I don't know, you know, how easy that'd be. Sorry, y'all. I don't know how easy that'd be for people that's been in a relationship for a long time. That'd be a tough one to recreate. Oh, now this one is interesting. Let me get something to drink on this one. Alright, chat. This one say have outer course. Let me see exactly what that is. It says you might not be having intercourse, but you can still enjoy orgasm. Explore other forms of stimulation. Outer course is any form of sensual and sexual activities that don't involve the exchange of the body fluids. So, outer course, I'm thinking it is referring back to, this is take like way back still, and I hope I can say this on YouTube, but hunching, anybody else know what that means? But I'm thinking that's what that means. We're not going to get too deep into that one, because I don't know what's okay here on YouTube, so we're just going to leave it at that. Alright, so the next one, it says, explore intimacy beyond sexuality. Google, what the hell? What are you talking about here? So let me look and see, because this one isn't really coming across as making any sense. So let me check it out. It says sharing interests beyond the kids, house, and your pets can open up a new avenue of intimacy. If it's been years since the two of you did more than just have dinner or see a movie together, it's time to develop new interests as a couple. Like tennis, golf, skiing, biking, going to concerts, taking a cooking class. Alright, so this part makes more sense at the bottom, because if you're doing a 30-day challenge and you're trying to be intimate with your partner every day, I don't know. I don't see that those other things fit into that challenge. But this part I do. It says make a date with your partner to be alone together. Me and my husband we're never alone. We're always with the kids. And even when we want to go on a trip, it's me. I always want to bring the kids too, because I feel like, I don't know, I just miss them. And I don't want nothing to happen to us being away from them. So in my relationship, I'm definitely guilty. But it says go out to dinner or to a movie, spend quality time with just the two of you. That will bring a sense of intimacy into your relationship. Alright, and then it says keep talking. Sometimes silence between a couple can be a sign of comfort and closeness. However, it is a sign that you have nothing left to say. Don't let this happen, it says to you. Keep talking. And y'all, in my own personal relationship, I'm working on this. I'm trying to keep talking, because it's easy to just, you know, you've talked for a decade, you know, like what else can you talk about? But I am personally trying to be more open in my own personal relationship, trying to talk more, not just keep stuff in, you know, like if I want to talk about something, I just, hello, do you hear me? Let's talk about it. It says keep sharing. The day you stop sharing is the day you know things have taken a turn for the effing worse. So, couples, keep talking. You know what? And this is some things that I'm gonna have to work on as well. You know, I don't know if I want to try this challenge. You know, when I first heard her say 30-day sex challenge, I was like, who can do that? Because, you know, you're tired, you work. I was like, ain't no way, because I feel like you would just be worn out if it was just straight sex every day. I feel like it'd get like a job. Like, come on, we just got to do this because it's on a 30-day. Like, let's just get it over with. So the more that I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, there's got to be other things you can do, you know, besides having sexual intercourse. So it says, if you find the lack of intercourse is hurting your relationship despite your efforts to maintain intimacy, or that your partner finds it difficult to engage in other acts of physical intimacy, you might want to talk, it just says with a sexual therapist. But some of the things that I thought about was on this list of how to be intimate without sex. I thought about maybe just taking a night to just devour one another. You devour me, I devour you, without having physical intercourse. Just, you know, kiss all over the body, places you haven't kissed your partner maybe in a long time. Just a night of that. I literally think that was like drive you crazy, because, you know, in your mind you're like, I'm about to get it in, but don't. I feel like just exploring the body all over without actually getting into it is a form of intimacy out of this world. So that's kind of where I was going with it, you know. Or maybe just a bath, you know, taking a bath or a shower together, you know, not necessarily going all the way up in there but just bathing one another. And my favorite thing to do to connect, of course, is the body massage, and take turns doing it too. Like, y'all, every freaking video I'm so sorry, every freaking video that happens to me. But yeah, you massage, he massage, or she massage, you massage, whatever. But yeah, that's what I kind of thought about when it came to intimacy, you know, just not sex, but just driving each other crazy, you know. I don't know, or maybe just cuddling, you know, just spend a night cuddling. Maybe get rid of the phones, cut off the TV, just lay in the dark with music and just hold each other. And like Google said, talk, you know, because it's easy to quit talking. I'm telling you, believe me. From my own personal experience, it's easy to just quit talking. So that's what I was kind of thinking when she said that they were trying to come up with different things to be intimate without sexual intercourse. So if you guys got any other ideas, or is this something that you and your partner may consider doing, you know, comment down below and let me know what your idea of intimacy is. You know, it really took me some time to like really think about it. I was like, what could we do, you know, besides, you know, going all in, you know. And you know, when you're younger, that's when you have, and I hate to say that, but that's when you have the most drive, the most intimacy, like out of this world, you know, the crazy hours of foreplay, you know. Man, I could tell some stories, you know. I used to be riddled with just hickeys everywhere, but you know, now when you're adult, you're frowned upon that, like, oh hell no, we're too old for that. But that's when we were in our utmost, our highest level of intimacy. You know, you were sucking on necks, wherever you can get a hold to, for hours and hours, kissing. You wasn't going all the way, but what, I'm gonna kiss you to death. But we don't, as an adult, we don't do that no more. We just don't have hours to explore one another, to, you know, make a holding hands something that drives us crazy, you know. But I hope you gals and guys have enjoyed this girl talk tonight. Because, like I said, it was a little spicy tonight. I can't be serious for nothing. But nah, real talk. Tell me how you guys feel about that. Let me know, is this something that you and your partner maybe would consider? And some of the things you might would do. Keep it PG. But anyway, that is the end of my girl talk with you guys tonight. I couldn't wait to share this with you. I saw that video and I was like, bam, this is the perfect girl talk conversation, because ladies, you know how we do. We like talking about, you know exactly what I'm saying. That's why we have ladies nights. So fellas, if you watching and you want to know why your girl is always going to ladies night, that's what we talking about 80% of the time. Anyway, so you guys, make sure you do me your girl a favor. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can keep up with my next video. And as always, you guys, please stay safe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.